Yo, it's your boy Matt Doe. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. For those of you who are new here, my name is Matt Doe and I work as a recruiter for my 9 to 5 while making creative content on lifestyle and self-development and sprinkling in some recruiting tips here and there. Today I want to show you my bedroom / office setup. A lot of people have asked me about my bed, desk setup, webcam, and really just the whole room in general. So I'm going to try to showcase everything in this video. This is where the magic happens, where all the work gets done, where I procrastinate and don't get work done. Basically my own little sanctuary, if you will. So let's get right to it. Personally, I love memory foam mattresses, and the flat solid frame of a platform bed makes it perfect for memory foam mattresses with its stability. Who knew such a low profile can elevate your sleeping experience? I like how I can put things off to the side with this bed frame without having to invest in a dedicated nightstand. I think the only drawbacks to this bed frame are that there isn't any under the bed storage like you would have with more traditional beds. And because it's so low to the ground, I've definitely stubbed my foot more than a few times while walking around the room. Even though I did just mention that I don't need a dedicated nightstand, I do have one anyways. I wanted to get a floor lamp to light up a corner of my room, and because it can get messy with all the charging docks and cables to the side of my bed, I opted for a floor lamp with shelves to put those miscellaneous items on. A major bonus is that one of the shelves not only has outlets, but can wirelessly charge my devices. It is really slow though, and you have to put it at just the right angle, but it is a nice little bonus and good for charging something small like my AirPods. I do like the paper lamp shade on top, covering it as it makes for a nice reading light by not being too bright. On the other side of my bed are my nanoleaf panels, which give the room a different, unique look during the day and especially at night with all its different RGB themes. Also, they're bright. I mean really bright. Because it syncs with your phone and it has sleep and schedule features, some people use this instead of an alarm clock to just automatically turn on at a certain time and just force them awake with how bright it is. But right now, my girlfriend is staying with me and sleeps on that side, and she's the type who really sleeps in during the morning, so I have that feature turned off for now. Over here, I have 4 pairs of blackout curtains for the 4 main windows. I opted for white because I wanted to retain the minimalist style of the room, and felt like a strong dark color would just be a bit much, especially for 4 windows. When I first moved in here though, I didn't have any. So I quickly found out the hard way that the sun actually rises a little bit left to where the windows are. That means no matter what time I slept, I was always woken up by natural light around 7 to 8 a.m. And with the sun came its heat. My body runs cold and I do sleep with a throw blanket underneath a duvet cover, so there were definitely times when I woke up sweating. So I invested in blackout curtains, and I gotta say, these are probably the best investment I ever made for this room. Now let's talk about the main workstation, my desk. Here I have a 72 by 30 bamboo desk by Foley, specifically the Foley Jarvis. It's honestly one of the most beautiful and smoothest desks I've ever worked on. There's something about the bamboo material that just resonates premium and luxury, and I don't know if it's just me, but I rarely have to wipe it down. I hardly see dust accumulate on the Foley desk compared to previous desks that I've had. The only gripe I have though is that the finish isn't the most durable. I've bumped the corner of my laptop a few times and even had my camera fall from its GorillaPod once, and each time it's caused a nick in the surface. And I don't even know what the heck this black mark is. I mean, it is bamboo after all and not something like hardwood, but still, it's a bummer, especially for the price you pay for it. The monitor on my desk is a 34-inch ultrawide from LG. I love ultrawides because I simply hate the black bar that runs down the middle with a dual monitor setup. When it comes to productivity, really any brand of ultrawide monitor will do, but LG is known for their amazing displays and colors, and as a part-time content creator, this was super important to me. LG is also one of the few brands to successfully implement the one cable solution, meaning I can use one cable to power the monitor and charge my laptop. Super clutch for cable management and freeing up ports on my laptop, but it does make the fans run loud. Above my monitor is a Sony a6000 that serves as a webcam for all my video calls. It's connected to my laptop via a Pengo capture card that can stream 1080p at 60 frames per second. The lens on it is a 16 to 50 millimeter, so it captures a pretty wide view of my bed behind. I make my bed every morning as part of my morning routine anyways, but with the webcam here and people seeing it all the time, I don't really have a choice anymore. Now, the desk is really beautiful during the day with its bamboo shine, but In my opinion, it truly comes alive at night. That's because behind the monitor is a LiFX Z strip that I always turn on at night when it gets dark to set the mood and reduce eye strain. I never really believed the hype of lighting behind monitors, but after installing this, I highly recommend it to anyone. It's just so awesome to tweak it to your preference. And for the LiFX strip specifically, you can even change colors on different parts of the strip. These are probably my second favorite investment after the blackout curtains. Next to my monitor is a desk lamp that I have for whenever the light from the LiFX strip just isn't enough. The lamp style reminds me of that white Pixar lamp that bounces up and down before movies, and the bulb is also by LiFX as well, so that I can use the same app for all my different lights throughout my room. On the other side of the monitor is where I have my laptop stand and dock my laptop. Let's talk about this laptop stand for a second. This is the wooden laptop stand from Grovemade, and man, is it premium. I do wish it didn't take up so much space on my desk, but I just had to get this so that it matches the surface of it. It raises the laptop at such an elevated height that normally I close my laptop lid and use something like a vertical dock, but thanks to this, I actually use my laptop as a secondary display. Other than that, I just have my trackpad, mouse, and keyboard. I feel like I really don't need a desk mat or anything like that because I'd have to move it around often, but who knows, I might be open to one in the future. As for speakers, the LG monitor has some pretty decent built-in speakers already. I'm no audiophile, but if I do want better sound, I'll just throw on my noise-canceling headphones from Sony. Underneath my desk is where everything is powered. I have one cable for the surge protector, which really connects to everything else from the strip, lamp, and monitor. Thanks to these cable raceways, I'm able to keep the wires all hidden and tucked away nicely. To the side of my desk is a wooden shelf that has all my stuff, from books to a box of personal gifts, candle and picture frame, and then there's my YouTube light. Last but not least, on the wall next to the bathroom is a pegboard and tech cart with all my camera gear and other miscellaneous things. I was inspired by Matt Diavella for the pegboard and highly recommend it to anyone if you're able to drill holes in your wall, or at least know how to patch them up afterwards. The cart is especially useful for putting away things like cables, chargers, and other small little knickknacks. Now, you may have noticed that I have two different textures in my room. My desk is bamboo, while my shelf and bed frame are dark mahogany wood. I normally don't conflict textures and colors like this, but there is a good reason for this. When I initially purchased my desk, I had it outside out in the lounge area because I wanted my workstation and my bedroom separate from one another. Plus, there's some beautiful windows out in the lounge for some awesome views. However, I currently share this house with other housemates and it wasn't exactly the most private or quiet area, taking calls out there and having people come in and out of the hallway. So for now, the desk is in my bedroom, which makes it a bedroom office. Hopefully in the future, I'll be able to dedicate an entire room to being an office. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I'm 100% open to feedback and suggestions. I know the room is a bit minimal at the moment, and I do plan on adding a bit more to it in the future, like painting an accent wall behind the bed and hanging up some photos, but that'll have to wait. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, peace.